All right, well, Chile has emerged as one of the leading producers of wine over the last few decades, with the Wine Spectator picking the top wine a few years ago as Casalapostol's Closa Palta put them on the world stage, and Chilean wines now becoming known for at the high end of the quality level. So, well, Errazuriz winery is one of the old standards, founded by Don Maximo in 1870. So the tradition of quality today lives on with Eduardo Chadwick, the current generation running this property. He's the fifth generation, and another impressive lineup of wines here. I visited Chile 2 summers ago and was very impressed with the wines. You could tell that the wine hospitality side was still in its infant stages because several wineries wanted to charge me for tastings. And hey, man, I'm in the trade. You do not charge people in the trade to taste your wine. We could potentially come back here and help you guys sell it. So, but a beautiful country and very accommodating and great wines. That's the important thing to me. So, Errazuriz Chardonnay Wild Ferment from Casablanca Valley. This is the valley leading out to the San Antonio coast, and a little cooler area. Chardonnay, Pinot Noir does fairly well here. And this had this ripe banana, honey, kind of pineapple nose, a little lemon citrus in there as well, a touch of flinty stone and mineral, nice amount of that ripe tropical fruit showing on the tongue, racy acidity, and a nice hint of spice and minerality on the finish. A very good little Chardonnay coming from Chile, and I'm not a big fan of Chilean Chardonnays for the most parts. All right, well, Carmeniere, that is what Chile has become known for, and the Aconcagua Valley, which is about an hour north of Santiago, is where this vineyard is. Well, Errazuriz has got vineyards all over Chile, but this is the original site that Don Maximo settled, and this is the highest mountain in the southern hemisphere, and he saw the potential here for growing Bordeaux varietals. And this wine has got some nice blend of sweet and spicy aromas on the nose with fresh herbs. One of the things you get from Carmeniere, that really texture Chilean quality that wines have, that herbaceous and earthy note that is a signature of all Chilean wines. This wine also has some fresh blackberry fruit and cherry, a hint of that black pepper spice also. Lovely ripe berry fruit on the tongue, mouth-filling with ripe and round tannins. Lovely freshness and that sweet herb note showing on the finish here. Really excellent bottle of Carmeniere, one of the better examples that I've had this year. All right, well, the Cabernet Sauvignon was up next. This has got a fair amount of that herbal and earthy quality, but this wine screams it's from Chile, in other words. And a good amount of currant and black cherry fruit also. Smooth style of Cabernet Sauvignon with fine tannins. A nice amount of stuffing in the middle, but maybe a little bit short on the finish there, but very good nonetheless. Then the Don Maximo, the big boy. This is, the winery's top wine, named after its founder. 80% Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, and Petit Verdot, aged 18 months in French Barrique. And with a Petit Verdot in there to increase the acidity and tannins in the wine. Black fruit and pretty floral notes from that as well. And hand-picked, double-sorted. This wine's got some lovely fresh plowed earth, fine herbs, violet floral nuance, ripe and seductive bouquet, tobacco spice, really complex, big and chewy on the tongue, but this wine still has finesse, the sign of a great wine and a European or old world style, but really nice, excellent in quality, maybe a little steep at $80 a bottle. All right, next up, a late harvest wine. This is something we don't see too much of from Chile, but I love sweets, man. There's no secret there. You should see the sweet section over here at the Wine Watch, man. It is overflowing. And one of the things about great sweet wines is they always finish dry. This is a 10% Gewürztraminer in the blend, and there's this nice floral quality to it as well. 80 grams of residual sugar. So a late harvest Sauvignon Blanc. So you get that lovely peaches, lychee nut, apricot fruit, some honey nuance, really enticing bouquet. Nice texture on the tongue, and some tangerine, honeysuckle, floral notes showing on the finish. An excellent bottle of wine. All right, next up, hey, the folks from Ridge were in. Man, can you just believe this day I'm having? Somebody pinch me.